Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Yes, okay, there we go. Questions for us for this exciting day. We
Very
have
well.
good news. We have goldfish. I went to the store. The guy, he bought thousands of bags now. He thought Thai people really loved. It was just me buying the goldfish.
Probably that is
He
very
thought,
old.
No. He had a whole new box of goldfish. He thought that for some reason Thai people love goldfish now. He doesn't know it's just me buying. Anyway, we have goldfish, and we will be giving Siptian a goldfish every time she says
You will see I'm puke.
duh. Duh book. The house will have a goldfish. That will be delicious. Okay, so we have goldfish ready. And you can smell them. They smell like... No. Don't be rude. Okay, questions for us today?
Farewell the beginning same
Farewell.
goodbye farewell
Almost. But farewell is a little bit sad. We say farewell when maybe someone will never come back.
or when
Bye. Probably you think they'll come back. You just leave them for 1 minute or 1 day or 1 month. But farewell could mean that they're never coming back. You can use it like goodbye, but sometimes people say it when someone's not going to come back. So if you do say it, you just have to know that it's a little bit more serious than goodbye.
not good
It depends on the situation. It's used to
like
describe.
goodbye forever
It's good to describe a situation that you might not come back. So if you hate someone, if you don't like
That's
someone,
why I saw their face look sad
look,
looked sad.
did you say this to someone accidentally?
No.
Okay. So Sipti's gonna say farewell to the show when we're done with our show. No. Okay, farewell. I don't think it's very complicated. It's just a little bit more serious than bye. Okay, another exciting question.
No.
Okay, we didn't have any goldfish yet, so that's sad. We won't be saying farewell to the goldfish anytime soon. The goldfish are a good, exciting snack for Sipti.
Farewell.
Okay, then let's continue with the last. We have 2 more games before the end of the show. We're coming to the end. Hopefully Sipti will go back to the IELTS test on the 26th of next month. Until then, we have a couple more games to play, and then we will be done. Let's continue with... Oh, I forgot we have one more bad word also, but that we're not going to do that today. Okay, then let's continue with... we have our CEO interview questions. So they're not just CEOs, they're also difficult questions. These are questions for interviewees who are going to be interviewed for companies, for jobs, sometimes for life, for introductions. And some of them are difficult, some of them are easy, some of them are really hard, some of them are hard to imagine answers for. So we're going to play my CEO interview questions. I have actually given these questions to some CEOs. I used to teach some CEOs. I'm not going to... some big companies actually that you would know. And they liked answering these questions. They were very good at it in their own language. They had some trouble in English, so that's why they needed hard questions. Just if I asked them, what are you going to do today? That wasn't good enough. They wanted hard questions, and so I helped them with some of these questions. Anyway, let's see how Sipti does with the CEO interview questions. First one, we start with our old, we used to have a simple interview that we did in the beginning, and then we continue on from there. So the first one, as you will remember very well, introduction. Introduction.
What?
Introduction. So give us your exciting introduction.
Introduction. I
Or
forgot
imagine,
introduction.
oh no! Imagine that you are the CEO of Ma Mao Shabu, which has
I want someone to work.
no. You are the CEO. You're the boss, and people on TV want to interview you because your company has grown. It has 100 stores now, 100 restaurants all over Thailand, and they want to interview and ask you.
Promote. What
No,
I
they
do?
just want to interview you and ask you questions because you're famous and you've created an amazing company. So first, they'll say, "Hey, who are you?" Introduction. Tell us about yourself.
Present myself.
Remember our introduction that we did?
Present myself about Mao Shabu.
No, the introduction that we learned before. Hi, my name is.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh no! Good luck. We're going over it before your interview.
All of it.
Sipti doesn't know, but I actually signed Sipti up to do an interview. No, not yet. Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Hello, my name is Sipti. I come from Chiang Mai, Thailand. I graduated from Ratchapat Chiang Mai University with a degree in graphics and design. And right now I have a restaurant called Mamao Shabu. I worked with my friend. We are the owners,
Sometimes we fight. No?
and
Okay.
we had one more, and we have more one person.
We have.
One more person
Is that B? He came back.
here to help.
Okay.
Us.
To fight the rats.
Yes,
Okay.
we just opened for 1 month. 1 month. Everything looked good, but we hope everything gonna be better. Everything will be better after this.
The introduction, that's okay. But the introduction should just be about you. Where you just, hi, my name's Sipti. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Chiang Mai in Thailand. I went to school at the University of Chiang Mai in 2010 and graduated with a degree in physics or whatever. And right now I am running, as you know, Mamao Shabu, which is a great place for everyone to come who wants to drink and eat also if they are interested. It doesn't have to be too long, but it should tell who you are,
what I do.
basic things, the main things. Talking about how long it's open, I don't think it's very important. Okay, let's try again. It should just be simple, but the main
Present
things.
myself, the main.
Remember, we have a basic strategy: name, age, location, school, job, free time. Now, people used to complain. They said, "John, I'm a CEO. I can't say those things." But when you learn English, you should learn the basic one, and then after you have the basic one, then you can say whatever you want. That's fine. But people panic when they have nothing to say. So you should learn the basic one, and then you'll always have something to say and you won't be scared. So let's try again. Name, age, location, school, job, free time, right? Okay, let's try again and let's try to get some goldfish into the sentence.
Hello, my name is Sipti. I am 27 years old. Good luck, no.
Yeah, good luck, no goldfish today.
No D.
For D. Just duh.
I am 27 years old. I come from Chiang Mai, Thailand. I graduated from Rajabhat Chiang Mai University with a degree in graphics and design. And right now I opened the restaurant with my friend.
Not the.
A restaurant with my friend.
But don't hide the name from people. I opened
Mama Shabu with my friend. And in my free time, I like to...
We need a little bit more about the business. Right now I'm working.
Right now I'm working with my friend about the restaurant. I don't know.
At
Mama Shabu.
But you have to tell us what Mama Shabu is.
Right now
I'm
working with my friend at Mama Shabu.
At a restaurant we made.
At a restaurant we made Mama
Called
Mama Shabu. For food and drink.
Not for.
For two. I don't know. We sell food and drinks.
Okay, just one drink. You
Drink.
come there just water
Drinks.
at City's
Good luck,
restaurant.
no S.
Okay.
And in my free time, I like to hang out with my friends, and sometimes I like to exercise.
Good. Okay, that's fine. But when you're a CEO, you can't say dumb things in your spare time. When you're just working in 7-Eleven or something and someone interviews you, you can say, in my free time I like to watch movies. That's fine, they don't care. But if you own a business and someone asks you, and you go on TV and someone asks you about your life and you say, well, in my free time I like to hang out with my friends, it seems a little bit childish. You should say something that's a little bit more important. You shouldn't lie. You don't want to be like, in my free time I really love to help poor kids. If you don't like to do that, you shouldn't just make something up. But it should be something a little bit more important than hanging out with friends. It doesn't seem like something a professional person would mention. So just the ending again. In my free time.
In my free time, I like to learn how to be good at business from other people.
It doesn't seem like something a business person would say, because if they're in business, then they should already know those things. You don't want to go to a doctor and have them say, in my free time I like to try to learn how to be a doctor. hopefully they already know.
But everything can learn more.
That's true. But I'm
better.
saying that the point of this show and the point of us being here is for me to give you feedback on what I think makes sense. Now, I'm not the only person in the world. People say, John, there are other people with other opinions. Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying that the point of this is for you to get feedback from an American person what I am expecting someone to say. And you can, after the show, say whatever you want. But during the show, it's for me to give you my opinion. And my opinion is that it doesn't sound like something I want a CEO to say, that I want to give money to, especially if it's an investor. You know, a lot of times I had CEOs who had to introduce themselves when they went to investors, people from other countries or people from their own country, people from America who they wanted money from. And if you say, in my free time, I like to play with my cat, they might not give you any money, right? So in my free time,
In my free time,
I like to eat goldfish.
no.
No, that's
I
not
like
it. Okay.
to go to the mountain or another city with my friends and my family to give things to poor people or kids in the mountain.
It doesn't seem real if you just try to say, I like to try to help poor kids. If you have a specific charity that you give to, that makes sense. That's what I would expect a CEO to say. I would expect them to have a name of a charity that they are helping. But if I would not expect them to say, I give money to poor people, it doesn't sound realistic. But if they say, in my free time, I love to help out my favorite charity, kids for animals for kids, or whatever, money for kids, whatever the name is. If you have a specific name and you have something that's very concrete,
Like
that's
my
okay.
food or books.
Just make up a name if you want to use a charity. Say, in my free time, I love to work on my charity that me and another friend are working on. Or in my free time, I love to try to support the local charity in my village, which is called blah, 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 or something like that.
Work on my charity.
Support is better. In my free time, I like to support.
In my free time, I like to support a charity. What?
Just make up a name.
Support.
Whiskey, tequila for kids, or whatever.
Support.
Your
Food to my old school.
Food to my old school. No, just make a name. Food for schools.
Food for kids school.
Yeah.
Kids school.
Food for schools.
Food for school. Food for schools.
Only one school. It might not
Food
be
for
other schools.
schools.
Okay. And then you have to tell us about it. Food for schools, which is
Food for school, which is with who I did or what I give them.
no, like what the charity does. Food for schools, which, and then tell us about it. In my free time, I love to support Food for Schools, which is my favorite charity that operates in the whole north of Thailand. And they're an amazing organization. They try to give whiskey and tequila to kids everywhere. No, whatever.
With my old place
With my old place?
in the mountain.
They don't know what the old place is. So just, you have to use general things like in
With
the
my
north.
favorite.
In my free time,
In my free time,
I like to
I like
To sleep.
No.
No.
I like to support food.
I like to support my favorite charity.
I like to support my favorite charity.
Not charity. Charity.
Charity.
Charity.
Charity.
Charity.
Charity.
Charity.
Charity.
Yeah, charity.
Charity.
Yeah, charity.
I like to support with my.
Not with. I like to support
I like to support food.
my favorite charity.
My favorite charity. Charity. And
Keep going. I can't say all of your sentences.
in my free time, I like to support my favorite charity at
No, say the name.
charity food school
Food
for food for schools
which is
which is mother.
an amazing organization.
What an amazing organization.
Amazing, great organization, like company.
With
But company
is
makes money. Organization doesn't have to make money. Which is
amazing.
an
Which is and amazing. And amazing
organization.
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 Yeah, a company makes money. An organization doesn't have to make money. That's why we call charities an organization, because they don't have to make money they don't need any profit.
Can I change?
Yeah,
I don't like this because it's not my idea.
that's why I don't usually tell you, but you weren't coming up with the idea, so I had to push you along. You say it. So, in my free time,
I like to read books. I like to talk with other people who own their businesses.
It's not good enough for a CEO. It's like saying that, in my free time I like to drink soda. It's not. The sentences are okay, but it's not an amazing answer. It's not going to make anyone say, "Oh, okay, she's cool." They're going to say, "Why did we interview her?" Let's try again. In my free time,
I like to help other cats.
You could have a cat charity. That would be okay.
Cat charity.
I love to
help cats. I have a charity.
A charity, yes.
A charity with my friends. People who love cats.
That's okay. Yeah. Having a charity about cats would be good. A lot of people love animals. They love to help out animals. And a lot of people would agree with that. And not that many people will think it's bad, right? If you say, like, I have a charity and we like to, kill mean people, that's not, some people are going to really hate you. But most people love animals, and the people who don't love animals are not going to be angry at you. So that's a good answer. Okay. It was very slow, though. I think that's the end of our show.
No.
We had one question. We have a lot of questions to get through. I'm not sure we're going to have enough time. Anyway, next question. What type of animal are you the most like?
Are you the most, the most of animals what I love?
No. That everyone who I have asked this question to gets this wrong, because they don't understand the position of like. But
most people love what animal?
No, that would be, what animal do you like the most? This question is, what animal are you the most like?
Are you the most? I mean, every people.
but not duh, because that will give us a goldfish.
Yeah.
Here we go. Swimming into the glass.
The. Are you the most like?
Yes. What do you think that means?
Means most people.
No. It means that you are the most similar to. That you are the same as.
Same animal.
Yes. What animal are you the
like
most
same.
like? Yes.
Similar.
Yes. So
Again?
if like is before, then that means you like it. What animal do you like the most? That means you love what animal. What animal are you the most like? That means you
What
similar to
animal
what?
the most?
No. What animal are?
What animal?
What
Are.
animal
What animal
are
are
you the most
the most?
like? But not duh.
Are you the most like?
Goldfish. You're a fish.
Oh.
This is a great game.
Are you the most like? Monkey.
A monkey. A monkey. Okay, because?
Because monkeys looks like
Monkeys?
monkeys have body.
Hairy. You're hairy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Body like me, and monkeys like
They don't speak English.
likes like to move always. They can stay calm.
They
They all can.
can
They can't stay.
sit still. Sit still.
Sit still.
Sit.
Sit
Still.
still.
Yeah, that means no moving.
Sit still.
Yeah.
And I think that like me because
That they are.
they are like me because I don't like to sit still.
Good, but we don't like to repeat the English words, right? So
Because
you already.
I like to move.
Yes, that's fine. Good. Okay, it's too slow. It's kind of like, waiting for a rock to move. You look at it. It's not.
I should be careful. More
Right, Cindy's
goldfish.
scared of the goldfish. But that's part of speaking. We have to have a lot of things in our head at the same time. We're trying to think, we're trying to imagine, we're trying to speak clearly, we're trying to be entertaining. It's hard to do all of those things at the same time. Okay, next one. What is your definition
Well,
of success?
definition of success.
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 Yeah.
Definition of success. What
Yes.
definition? I forgot.
Oh no. Remember, we look in the dictionary, right?
Oh, the meaning.
We look at not the meaning,
No.
because that's a goldfish.
The meaning. The meaning.
Yes.
I should speak slowly.
Clearly. What? We open up your dictionary.
The meaning.
We open up Sipti's dictionary. There's no the. It's spelled D-A in Sipti's dictionary. There's no the. There's a lot of about. There's just about and duh in the dictionary. But somehow we look through your dictionary and we find the word success. Probably Sipti pronounces it success. But let's pretend that we get to success in Sipti's dictionary and we read the definition. What does it say?
Definition. Success for me is is
No goldfish at the end of the lesson.
is I said before is healthy and another one, right?
Oh no.
Health, helpful.
Helpful.
No, healthy.
Healthy?
Healthy.
No. Being.
Being healthy and smart and healthy and what?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
แข็งแรง
Imagine the people on TV, they're waiting. They're come on. They're waiting for your answer.
Success for me is healthy and
Is.
healthy.
We just learned it.
Be healthy.
Not be.
Is being healthy is being healthy and smart. No, helpful.
Well, you can say whatever you want, but these questions now are to give us good answers. So we can say anything. If someone asks you what's your definition of
Is
success, you can
healthy.
say, kicking my friend. You can say whatever you want, but the point now is to learn how to answer questions in a good way that I think sounds like something an American person would say, someone who's on TV or something like that. That's what we're here for. So I think that being healthy and smart doesn't really seem like success. But you could say being healthy
To
and something else. Being healthy and
strong.
strong is some type of healthy. It doesn't matter, in my opinion. Being healthy and
keep work hard.
no. You can say whatever you want, but I'm thinking of another word. What does everyone want to be?
Happy.
Yes.
Oh, that old question, my question.
No, but I'm just saying that when I hear this,
Healthy
this is what
and
I'm expecting someone to say.
Being healthy and be happy.
We don't need to repeat be. Being healthy.
And happiness.
No. Being
Happy.
healthy, being happy and healthy.
Being healthy and happy.
Where?
Happy life.
In.
Happy in my life.
No. Being healthy and happy.
In my
Just not mine. In.
the world.
No. In.
In what?
Yeah. In.
Being healthy and happy in
Where are you right now? What are you in?
my work.
No.
In work.
Bigger than
In
work.
working.
In bigger than that. What are you doing right now? Besides the show. What are we? We are.
Life.
Yes. Being happy and healthy in.
life.
Yeah.
Just in life, no mind.
You can say whatever you want, but I'm saying that I'm expecting someone to say something like that. That seems like an answer someone would say to me. I don't think it's an amazing answer, but it's a good answer. It makes sense to me, and it sounds like something someone would say. Being happy and healthy in life.
Being healthy and happy in life.
Being
healthy and happy in life.
right. But if you talk about happy and you say it like like this, they might not believe you. If they say, "Hey, Sipti, what is your definition of success?" and you say, "Being happy in my life." Probably.
Being healthy and happy in my life.
Yeah, but when people look like this, usually people think they're lying. So you have to look at the
Because
person.
I'm lying.
Okay, well, don't tell people that. Okay, Anyway, let's move on because we don't have that much time to get through all of these. Next one. What do you do differently than other people?
Differently
Yeah.
than other
What do
people.
you do differently than other people?
Can be crazy thing or good thing. Should be
You can say whatever you want, and then I will tell you my opinion of if I think it seems good or not.
Different than other people. I think I like to help other people without money or benefits, but most people like to help other people for money or benefit.
Good, that's a good answer, except it's not good to throw other people under the bus. So to be kind
Just don't
to
talk
other
about other people.
Yeah, you just say you don't be mean to other people.
Just sentence.
Just say the first part and then don't be mean to other people.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's try again. What do you do differently than other people?
I think I like to help other people without money or benefit. Yeah.
A little bit more.
But that's not good for business or your life.
No, don't say that's impossible because other people want that to be true. And if
But-
you say that it doesn't work and you're doing it, that doesn't make sense.
But that not make sense.
No, don't attack your own opinion. Say something like,
But I am happy to do that.
No. So you can keep it very similar to the one you said before. Just don't be mean to everyone. So you say, I like to help out anyone I can.
Help out.
It doesn't matter if I get paid or not, which is not something that everyone else does. You see? So we can say some people might want money, but we're not saying everyone else is asking for money except you. You just say, which is something that not everyone else does.
I think I like
You don't think.
I like to help other people without money or benefits. But some people don't do that.
Almost. Try again.
But some people won't.
You don't need to say some people, just say, that's not.
That's not
Something.
That's not something people do.
Everyone. That's not something everyone does.
That's not something everyone does. That's
Yeah.
not.
Something like that. I like to help other people, even if I don't get paid.
Something
And that's something that not everyone does.
does.
Okay, one more time. What do you do differently than other people?
I like to help other people without money or benefits. That's not something.
That's.
That's not something everyone does.
Yeah. It can also help a little bit by saying, I think.
I think
That's
that
not something that everyone else does.
I like to help other people without money or benefits. But I think
Not but.
benefits. I think that's not something everyone does.
That's okay. It's so slow. It seems like we're waiting for a turtle to get to us. It's so slow. But These are hard. I used to ask these to people who have been speaking English for a lot longer than Sipti. Okay, next one. If you could teach me something to make me a better person,
I don't know how to
what would you choose to teach me?
teach you to be better.
Something to help me in my life. What would you teach me that you think would make me smarter, better, more talented? What would you choose to teach me? Something that you know that you could teach me to do that would make me better. Teach me something.
How can I teach you because I don't know how to do that.
No, you.
Just pretend.
This question is about something that you know how to do that you think would be valuable to other people. So, what would you choose to teach me to make me a better person or a more talented person? What do you think is some knowledge that you have that would be good for my life?
I think I would teach you
How to cook.
no,
Baking.
how to help other people. And don't stop to help other.
Not to.
Don't stop helping other people, even when you all feel you still.
Even when
you have a bad situation or bad, even when you don't have power to
we
help.
don't say power.
Even when you
That's like if the lights turn out.
even when you don't have energy, any energy.
Yeah, that's okay. I like that. It's a little bit too specific about the energy
I don't
part,
know.
but the beginning is good.
I don't know what I should say.
Right, the energy doesn't seem big enough to describe everyone's personality or everything that we could do in helping someone.
Even when first met up, I don't know.
Ferment?
First time.
Is that an English word? What's that?
Mixed with Thai.
Oh, okay.
Even when first time, or even when you, I don't know the best word to.
I don't know.
I don't. There.
Oh,
I
right.
don't know why you don't jump.
Jump?
Just you don't listen. You don't hear anything. Okay. I don't know. Even when you don't have energy. You don't have money.
Money is too specific, even when you have nothing.
Even when you have nothing.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that's
Even
good.
when you have nothing.
It took a couple hours to get to the answer, but that was good. Okay. We have to imagine these things before the problem. So you can't go to an interview and then have these ideas ready. You have to practice them, right? And that's what we're doing, is learning how to answer some difficult questions.
Even when you have nothing.
Okay, next one.
Sorry.
Sifty's excited about the goldfish. They're coming up
I'm scared
already.
to puke.
Okay, so imagine with me. Okay, Sifty, you're walking down the street in the future. Probably you're a little bit drunk.
Like
You're stumbling down the street, and you see, probably you see me. I'm homeless under a bridge or something. The show failed.
Homeless
No,
too.
you're trying to get to your Ferrari on the street, but there's a lot of poor people around you, and you're pushing them out of the way. And then on the street, you see a magazine, and it has your picture on it. You pick it up, and you're very surprised. Someone has written an article. Someone has written something about your life. They wrote an article about your life. You open up the magazine. What does the article say?
That means if that situation, probably I'm very rich.
What does the article say
I think
about you?
they will say.
Not they. It might be they, but it is better.
It will say.
It would say.
It would say about.
Not about. It would say.
It would say.
If you want to say about, you would say it would talk about.
It would say. How could I?
How could I is a question. How I could.
How I could. Success.
Succeed.
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 Successful.
Succeed.
With.
At.
Succeed at. My life. Or work.
No, we need something specific. That answer is okay, but no one is going to be interested in hearing it. They want to hear something that's very specific. So when someone says something that's not specific, it means that they don't have an idea. And when you're talking to someone on TV and there's people watching, they don't want to hear answers that are not specific. You're the expert. You're the professional. If you say, it would talk about my life, the people who are watching are not going to feel like they're learning anything from you.
Talk about.
They want to hear something that's very specific, something that they think, wow, she has a vision. She knows what it would be. It should be funny, it should be interesting, it should be cool, something that people hear you and they say, oh yeah, that's cool. Right? It doesn't, you don't,
It's hard.
you probably don't want to make them sad, but it could be serious. It might be, but making people sad is not probably a good idea. It should be funny, but not stupid. You don't want to say something ridiculous that makes it feel like someone didn't get a good answer from you. So when you are answering questions like this, people sometimes in an interview or in a college or in a university, they feel scared, right? And if you're an important person, if you're a CEO or if you're a president or something, the kid stands up and gets to ask you a question. If you answer the question in a dumb way, or you don't really answer the question seriously, then they feel like that you were mean to them, that you didn't respect their question. So people feel good when you respect their question and when you give them a good answer. If you just give them a simple answer or a boring answer, then they feel like you didn't really care about them and you didn't listen to them, and they'll feel sad, right? So we want to pretend like we care about the question, even if we don't, and we want to try to give someone as much as we can. So let's try again. You pick up the magazine and you open it up. There's an article about you. What does it say?
They will say,
It's very hard. That's why we're here, right? So when you actually have an interview, you'll be ready. right? We have to practice first not having anything to say, getting over the fear of having nothing to say, and then we move on, right? So when I'm here, I'm not afraid because I've done this for thousands of hours. And so I'm not afraid of questions that you ask me. I can make up things quickly. It doesn't mean they're going to be good, but I've done it for so long that I don't care anymore. And eventually you will be the same way. When you get enough of these difficult questions, you start to say, well, it's not so bad. I'll make something up. So let's try again. You're walking down the street and you see John dead in the street. Probably he had no money. The cameras, he died trying to fix the cameras on the show. And you see a magazine. Probably B is also there. He says, hey Sibdi, I came to work on time every day. Do you remember me? You pick up the magazine and it has your picture on it. You open it up. There's an article about you. What does it say?
I'm going to say, let me see. The people who help other people. No, it's what? Help other people by her art.
That's a good place to start, but make it more specific.
Like art for special kids.
Adding kids into something too many times is going to make people feel like you're lying. So you already talked about helping kids in the schools. If you repeat it too many times, people are going to start to believe that you're trying to get sympathy. Once or twice is okay, but if you keep repeating it over and over again, it seems like you're trying to get people to sympathize with you. So, but the art is good. You should be more specific though. So you should say, they would talk about my amazing art exhibit that I did.
My amazing one.
Art exhibit.
Art exhibit means?
That's when you have a whole room full of your work. It's called an exhibit. And they have all of your different paintings in a museum, or we call it an exhibit. So people come and they get to see your work. They would
talking about.
Not talking. They would.
They would talk about my work in art.
But something specific.
In my work. In my design.
No, like I just said, they would talk about my art exhibit that I have always wanted to do. Right? So now you haven't done it yet, but the article you're imagining is something that you will do in the future. So you take something from the future and you make it your dream now. So we change the question from the future to a dream now. And then the question becomes, what is your dream now? And then the question's easier. So if you say, the article would talk about my art exhibit that I have always wanted to do. And then you change to now and you tell us about the art exhibit that you want to do now.
It's hard word to say.
Don't worry, it's just sentences. So they would talk about
my
art exhibit
art my art exhibit
that I have always wanted to do.
that I have wanted
Always.
that I have always wanted to do.
Now tell us about the dream.
I like to make some
I want to make.
I want to make some art that most people in the world
The world? Okay.
know.
The world.
No.
The goldfish.
No.
The goldfish are coming.
The world. No. It would be popular.
So we can't just imagine something being popular without giving somebody proof of why it would be popular. If I go to a company and I say, I need $100 million, I have a great idea. And they say, okay, John, what's the idea? And I say, I don't know, but it's great. They're going to say, get the out of here. We can't just tell people something's great. We have to prove it to them. So you say, it would be an article about an art exhibit that I have always wanted to do. I have a dream of making, and then tell us.
I have a dream with I have a dream to make I have a dream to make an abstract picture about humans.
It's not clear enough. We need something specific.
About freedom.
That's good. That's a great topic that people want. And it makes sense.
Freedom.
Yeah, that's a good word. Mm-hmm. So from the beginning.
I forgot.
Oh, no.
I have.
So remember, you open up the article. You open up the magazine.
They would say.
And you see an article. It's about you.
Article.
What does it say?
I forgot one word you said.
Oh, no.
Art.
I know you know goldfish.
Art what?
Exhibit.
Art. N.
Exhibit.
Exhibit.
Exhibit. Exhibit.
Art exhibit.
Yeah.
Or exhibit.
Exhibit. Mm-hmm.
They would say, they would talk about my art exhibit. My dear. What?
That's why you're here, is to figure out that sentence.
What connect?
Yeah. Try it out.
They would say, they would talk about my art exhibit. That my dream.
That I have
a dream.
I have always.
That I have always. A dream.
Wanted.
That I have always wanted.
Always.
That I have always wanted. A dream.
To create.
A dream to create.
No dream. That I have always wanted to create.
Wanted to create. To create pictures. Or
No.
just a.
Just tell us what the exhibit is
To
about.
create my art working
My
picture my pictures
They're
my
not pictures
my art create art some art
No
create.
We just say what the exhibit is about that's all We don't need to say any other words
that I have always wanted to create freedom in art
Almost but you have to tell us that it's the exhibit So you would say the article would talk about an art exhibit that I have always wanted to create. It's my dream to create artwork about freedom. And the exhibit would show freedom in all its forms. Something like that. Okay, one more time. And then the cameras and the goldfish will be ready to finish the show.
They would talk about my art exhibit that I have always wanted to create.
It would
be a picture of
No, it would be
about freedom. It would be about freedom in art. It would be about freedom.
And then you
in
should
art.
just end it by saying freedom in art in all its forms or across generations or through time or something to show us it's big and not too small. That makes people feel like it's an amazing thing. Freedom in art.
It would be a freedom in art. In art what?
I'm waiting. The last part, freedom in art. And then show us everything.
Freedom in art. I don't know the end.
Through time.
What does through
Well, you
time
can make up whatever you want. Just choose something.
True.
Choose something to make it big.
Freedom
Freedom in art.
forever.
No, you could say the future, but you don't know the future, so it's better to say history. Freedom in art, and then give us a period.
Freedom in art. I don't know.
Through time.
What does through time mean?
Through time.
Through time.
That means forever. Throughout time.
Through time.
That means from the beginning until now and into the future.
Through
Throughout time.
It would be about freedom in art through time.
Throughout.
Throughout.
Or through, but throughout is better.
Throughout.
Time.
Throughout time.
Throughout time.
Throughout time.
Right.
Throughout time.
So anyway, we've done about 4 questions. If you're excited to hear Sipti's answers for the rest of the questions, these were actually some of the easy ones. The hard ones are at the end.
Ask me like that. Maybe I will get.
These are harder than that. These are questions for CEOs and imagination questions. Questions for people that they usually ask on interviews and things like that to learn about people's personalities and what they believe. And they're supposed to be fun questions for smart people to answer. Anyway, That's our show. The cameras are hot. Sipti has a couple goldfish today, not so many. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a lot more goldfish for Sipti. Anyway, any questions for us?
No.
Thank you so much. If you want to see Sipti's art exhibit about goldfish, just check her out
Too bad.
on Instagram. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
ขอบคุณค่ะ